Okay, Dave Smith here, Oklahoma State. I'm sure not the result you were hoping for today. What do you think went wrong out there?
Too hard to tell. Who knows? I mean, like I've said all year, these are young people, and there's no guarantees. And this is why I talked about NAU being so incredible over the last 8 years. To be as consistent as they were for that long is just mind-blowing to me. I've now had the chance to repeat, I guess, 4 times. I've only done it once, and I think it's it's hard to do. And I don't know. What I can say is that last year this time, every guy on my team had the best day of the year and probably the best day of their career on this day. This day, no one had the best day of the season. No one. And so that's systemic. I mean, there's something I've done or something we did that put ourselves in a position where we weren't ready to run today. And I wish I knew. It's going to take some time going back and kind of looking at things and trying to figure out where we might have taken a wrong turn. And do we undertrain? Do we overtrain? Did we get too hyped? Not hyped enough? I don't know. Gotta. If I knew that, I'd be a pretty rich guy, because I'd be able to analyze everybody and tell them what they did wrong.
Yeah. What was the plan going in? What was the strategy?
We wanted Brian and Dennis to be in the top 10, and everybody else we thought to run in the 50s and kind of stay there until about 6K, and then try to roll through and get into the 20s and 30s. We felt pretty confident that 100 points would win. We thought that we didn't see anybody breaking 100 unless we did it. And that's kind of the way we looked at it. We don't have to try to score 49. If we can get to 90 or so, we're going to win. So we were going to play a little more conservative. Turns out we weren't in the 50s, we were in the 200s. We went out. So maybe we undercooked a little bit, but honestly, even the guys that went out, I think Vic was out at about 200th. Even Vic only got to 60 or 70 or I don't know where he finished exactly, but somewhere in that range. He wasn't his normal, 30s like he's been out, for 4 years. So I don't know. I don't think there's one thing that we can put our finger on. It's something we've got to kind of look at holistically and reset and kind of start over next year, I guess.
Yeah. Did anyone fall? Because I heard a couple of
guys
guys
fell. Yeah.
What do you know when about?
He just told me. I don't know. He went from. You can look at at one point he's in the 50s, and the next time he's in the next place like the 150s or something like that. So yeah, I think in there.
And when you're seeing the guys, I think it was Choppy and Adisu and Vic took it with the guys who are way back. Like, are you starting? When are you starting to get worried about that?
At 2K, I knew.
Yeah.
At 2K, I said we're not going to win, and we're not going to get a trophy because we're not moving the way we have in the past. It's just maybe I'm going to it pessimistically, but I'm looking at our guys and I'm seeing body language that isn't encouraging. I also saw one of our guys running far more aggressively than we would have hoped, and I know his nature is to press until he can't, and then it's trouble, and that happened to him today. So, I could just look at things and think, BYU was being just like they were at our conference meet. They were being very aggressive. They were grabbing the bull by the horns and saying, we're going to go for it. And when you want to win, you got to run that way. So hats off to them. They did a great job. Iowa State was really good. I think they had a fall too. And maybe had they not, maybe that's a little closer race too. I mean, they were right there. So like I said all year, this year I think it was hard to predict who's going to be top 4, top 5. Wisconsin jumping up, getting 4th was, I don't think a lot of people other than people in Madison, Wisconsin thought that would happen.
Yeah.
Right? So this year was a kind of an open year. The championship was there for someone to take, and BYU took it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate the time afterwards, Dave.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem.